Hello YouTube, this is Wario32 here, and today I'm gonna do a quick comparison of Mario Kart Super Circuit on the DS Lite and the Game Boy Advanced SP model AGS001 dash. I'm gonna quickly turn off the volume. So yeah, just like the Super Mario 64 video where I compared the 3DS XL with the DS Lite for Super Mario 64 DS, I'm going to do the exact same thing with this, except Game Boy Advance games don't usually have an intro, so I'm just going to jump right into the comparison right now. The Game Boy Advance SP has, because this is the normal model, has a backlight screen, front light screen. It goes no backlit at all, which is hard to see, and a light. But the DS Lite is much brighter, as you can see. It's a much brighter screen, and it has much better graphics than the DS Lite, than the Game Boy Advance. Because it's a lot clearer of a screen, and it's also much brighter than the screen. Although this is still a mass improvement over the original Game Boy Advance that didn't have any backlit screen. Even though the Game Boy Advance, the original one, was very comfortable, and the SP is actually uncomfortable to hold because it's so small. But yeah. The one problem I do have with the DS Lite screen is that, oops, I'm gonna return them on and start them. I want to start them up at the same time. Never mind, anyway. One problem I do have with the, Game Boy Advance, screen is that, one problem with the DS Lite screen is that it's a lot smaller, and personally, the game may look a lot brighter and there's better graphics. The DS Lite may have a brighter screen and have clearer and better graphics than the Game Boy Advance SP. The actual size of the screen is a real big issue, and really, the size on the DS Lites where they displayed Game Boy Advance game just sucks. The Game Boy Advance SP is a much better screen. And the Game Boy Advance, the original one, had an even better screen. Like, better size screen, even though it had no backlight. So here's what the Game Boy Advanced SP looks like. It's very, as you can see, it's not very bright of a screen. It's also one major flaw, there's many major flaws about this. First of all, the design is really cramped and the L and R buttons are just puny. And I'm sorry if I fail because I'm trying to get this right on camera. It's hard to look through my iPad. And the main problem too is that the volume, it's only mono speaker. The volume is, okay, it's worse than the 2DS, but the mono speaker is not very good. It's very quiet volume and it's not very clear sound. And see, the only mono speaker, if you can just hear it, if I can just go out to the camera, it's not very loud. The DS Lite isn't... Okay, this one, as you can see, is smaller screen, but I definitely prefer it. So see, the major improvements over this was, as you can see, the screen is much brighter than the Game Boy Advance SP. Screen is much brighter. The screen is not only is the screen brighter, but the graphics are clear, bright, and the graphics are much better on this system. It also has a much comfortable design, because the L and R buttons. And also the speakers are much louder. The speakers are nothing to be nothing to be proud of anyway. Because compared to my 3DS XL, which is a really loud device, I purposely died just because this is what the speakers sound like on this. Neither of them are really loud, but both of these consoles have bad speakers, but these big screen speakers are sort of crap because it's only one speaker. These speakers are, better. They're definitely louder and they're better, but these speakers are good. These speakers are better than the 3DS XL has better speakers than both of these two, and louder than both of these combined. The DS Lite speakers are okay, but the Game Boy Advance speakers are sort of crap. Because they're really quiet, really unclear. Only one mono speaker, but the DS Lite has 2 speakers, so that's why the DS Lite speakers are much better. Okay, and just for one quick thing, I'll yank